All right, everyone, hello and welcome to a new little feature we're trialing here. BS01 set review, video set reviews rather. With the cancellation of Bionicle, obviously we can't do any reviews about brand new Bionicle sets. But LEGO has kindly agreed to send us a few sets for us to review. So if you were on the fence or just want to get more information about these sets, maybe this is for you. So yeah, let's see how this goes. So for today, we've got the United States Capitol building. Who better to review this than a Canadian person living in Australia? So yeah, let's get into this. So yeah, as you can see, this is a pretty sturdy box, pretty big. And this is kind of what they do for a few of the architecture sets, where they try to make it a little more grown up. So it's not the shiny, fancy boxes. It's more refined and distinguished. And it is more box-like. It's like a higher quality cardboard. Anyway, we've got a few bags here. Oh, and then look at this instruction manual. Like it's bound, like it's a book. Got all the instructions here, and then a little bit of the history. Check this out. Glossy pictures, full page. This is some high quality stuff. Not that, not the little booklets that are often kind of folded in there sometimes. I mean, like this. A little product survey. Let them know what you thought. Because yeah, the LEGO architecture line is kind of a growing thing. Because you can get some really cool things. You can see this. They've got United States Capitol building all written out, so you can display it. Got one of these things if you cut your nails and can't get the pieces apart. Check this out. There's like a whole bag of these little white pieces that are all the same. It's like a bag full of teeth. It's the weirdest thing. But yeah, you can kind of see the color scheme here. Mostly white. Bit of that green, simulate some copper, oxidized copper. Bag with all the interesting things. Yeah, let's get to it. All right, and about 3 or 4 hours later, we are back. So yeah, this is quite the intricate build. Now it's got about 1,000 pieces, and it's really like a lot of little things. Like I'll bring the camera a little closer. Look at this. You got tile work. I mean, if you look at the sides here, I mean, look how intricate that is. There's like 3 layers of pieces and like the whole thing is like all these columns and these little things. Oh my goodness, my life has been putting these together for the past few hours. But look how detailed it is. And really, I think the crux of this set is the trade-off of, do you want an easy build or do you want a complicated build? And so, yeah, there's a lot of like frustrating little tiny details. I'll show you the other side too. And look at the front there. Put in all those tiles by hand. Yeah, it's the trade-off of, I mean, do you want a complex build or do you want an easy build? And I mean, really, you could have made these like solid pieces, or just like straight plate parts. Or I mean, you could have this. So I think it definitely is for a set for builders, people with patience, people who don't mind losing the tips of their fingers. So I think I may have a very successful career in crime after this, because I don't think I have fingerprints anymore. Yeah, look at this. And there's like even details inside. Little hall of statues there. Check that out. Now they've also got these roofs here, and I don't know if it shows up too well on camera, but you can kind of see it there. There's 2 different kinds of green. I don't know what the official name for this green is, but I did think it was strange that they, I don't know whether it was my batch or whether your your version of the set would have this as well, but yeah, especially there, they're just two different shades of green. But it's all the same. It's all interchangeable as far as the instructions are concerned. But yeah, and then you've got these roofs here of that. Oh, there we go. You gotta grab it from there. They pop off, and you can see nothing. Hey, United States government in action. Nothing. Yeah, the other side does that as well. It's a very nice symmetrical set. It's got that little nameplate there. And yeah, the whole build, well, it's a long build, so it's, we'll call it this whole novel of instructions. There are 154 pages. In terms of building steps, 169 steps. So yeah, it's pretty complicated, but the book is pretty good. It goes into all this detail, and I'll see if I can get one of the pages, because there are many variations of very similar blocks. Yeah, there it is there. So in case you're not sure which one they're talking about, they are pretty clear. So it's, I mean, it's not something you can just you know, crack through in a few minutes, but it's doable. Like it's well made. Look at the glossy pages. It's big, and at the top of some of the pages, yeah, right there at the top of some of the pages, you got little history facts, or I guess architectural facts. Did you know this building contains approximately 540 rooms and has 658 windows and approximately 850 doorways? And honestly, it feels like I've put in every single one of those into this. And it just looks nice there. Like, look at that. Now it's, yeah, so much detail. It does feel a little small after all the work you've put into it, because it does have like all those tiny pieces. So, you know, you want to build this on a table. You're not doing this on the carpet, because you'll never find half those pieces again. Quite a lot of leftovers. I'm not sure what I'll do with those. But yeah, if you do lose one of the statues, it's just those like micro minifigs. I think it started in the board games. We got one on top, and they explain that the whole history of that statue, and there's the ones inside, and they're all that same scale. But yeah, the whole thing kind of isn't going to fit if you're going to use your regular size minifigs, because they're just too big. Because unfortunately, America's government does not work for giants. So, yeah, like it's a nice looking set. Like you could put this in your house, display it. I guarantee these will be sold at the U.S. Capitol and in many gift shops in Washington D.C. Yeah, it just looks nice. Yeah, it's kind of a Lego set that you can have on display. Yeah, it would definitely be a nice souvenir. Just all in all, like a really nice looking set. Like especially when you pull back. Like it looks like the real thing. It's amazing. Now, I mean, you can compare to other sets. I do have the Eiffel Tower. I'll just grab that. And yeah, if you're going for height, that's not going to happen. It does look kind of small. But yeah, I mean, no offense to the Eiffel Tower, but this looks just much more like the actual thing, I think, than the Eiffel Tower set does. So I don't know what your experience is with other Lego architecture sets. So yeah, I think good points for attention to detail. If you're looking for a complex build, this is absolutely the one for you. Yeah, look at that 3D effect. Well, I mean, it's not an effect, it's legitimately 3D. And they've got, it looks like you can, well, yeah, you can see inside. I don't know if the light's showing up on camera there. You can see all the way into the, all the way through to the back. That's showing up. But yeah, good points are complex build, looks like the real thing, and looks great when you're done. Negative points are, well, I guess complex build. It's really up to you what style of Lego you prefer. And I guess size. It does look a bit small when you compare it to some other things. But it definitely makes up for that detail. So yeah, that's our little review of the the U.S. Capitol. So yeah, we don't really care if you rate, comment, or subscribe, but we would like to know if this video format of review works out for you. This is the kind of thing you'd like to see. And yeah, maybe let us know what you thought about this set in the comments, or even what other sets you'd like to see from LEGO Architecture in the future. Maybe someday they might be appearing in a LEGO store near you. So yeah, see you guys next time.